So, I don't know if you know about this about dishwashers, but did you know that you save water by letting it run longer? So, I looked this up recently because I have the normal cycle, which is 2 hours 51 minutes, which is 3 hours basically, and there's this express 60, which is 60 minutes. So, I thought, there must be some difference because the default is not 60 minutes, and there must be some downside to that. Is it doesn't wash as cleanly? Is it, something else? And I discovered that actually the long cycle saves water. It uses only 3.5 gallons. The Energy Star requirement is it has to use less than 4 gallons per wash. And they do that by washing it longer. Most people don't understand that, and it doesn't make any sense, right? They're like, well, don't you keep on squirting out water? But think about it, dishes you soak, right? If you soak it, then it's easier to get stuff off. If you want to spray it, you keep on spraying it to take more energy and effort. And if you think about it, in any other realm, isn't faster stuff more expensive, right? Like delivery, if you want next day, second day, it's more expensive than if you wait a week. Because it costs more, right? If I want to get to you right now, then I may have to make a special trip if my delivery truck's not in the area. But within a week, there's a good chance I'm going to have a truck around there. The same thing with everything else, basically. Oftentimes, we want speed, we pay more. Or maybe all the time we want speed, we pay more. Except for, restaurants, right? If they take longer than, serve you, then it's probably like a fancy restaurant, Michelin star, where you eat over 2 hours, and that's more expensive. But that's not what we're talking about. But it's interesting how it sort of doesn't make sense to us, right? Because somehow we thought the dishwasher, if it washes it faster, it takes less. But actually, it's not true. And I guess the question is, why do we think that way, right? Robots, vacuum robots, they take a long time. If you want one that does it faster, I'm pretty sure you're going to have to pay more. Why do we somehow think that the dishwasher will wash it faster for free and no energy or water costs? I think that's the thing that's so interesting about stereotypes, misconceptions. If you look at it under everything, right, it just doesn't make sense. But somehow in this one thing we made an exception. We carved out a spot in our worldview, and we think this makes a lot of sense, even though it's different than everything else we believe in. Right? Why?